Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The ISUPK, under Commanding General Yahana, presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026, in Houston, Texas. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person, ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General Yahana. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.
Shalom, Israel. First of all, I want to start off by saying Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah Barakatham to my brothers. Yahweh Shemar Lathan Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah to the sisters. This is the ISUPK. ISUPK started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yahana. Since 1969, we've been teaching the so-called Blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics that we are indeed the children of Israel. The ISUPK is not affiliated with any other Israelite group whatsoever. If you're not in the ISUPK, you're not in the truth. If you're not in the ISUPK under Commanding General Yahana, it is not of the truth. You understand? We are not affiliated with any church group whatsoever. And so this is the ISUPK Louisiana Sabbath service. I'm Priest and Officer Yaquam Ban Yahawada Ban Yasha Allah. I'm going to be holding it down for Priest and Officer Kawan today. You understand? And today we're going into Numbers 71 through Numbers 9 and 4. We're going to read the Hebrew and the English. But before we start, let's see, we got the prayers to do. Let's see. La Yashala. And Madian means to stand. Wapan Yaha Kwadam means face the east, which I'm already doing. We're going to get into the prayers. We're going to start off with the Lord's Prayer first in English. I mean, in the Hebrew and then in the English. Get this frankincense and myrrh going. Bear with me for 1 second. All right. The Lord's Prayer. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malafuka, Daba'ah, Ratazalka, Hayah, Aisha, Barawataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, the Thanlanawa, Lakom, Kal, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kabawatanawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawatwanawa, Wala'ah, the Bayanawa, but not say one. A ball, Habashayanawa, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Lumka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahata Parak, La'ai, Walamyam, Aman. What we read in the English, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it. Amen. Hakak, the power, first in the Hebrew, then in the English. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Baba Kashah, the Thanlanawa, Hakak, Hakak, La Rapa'ah, Kal, Makala, Wakal Madawa, Hakak, La Lahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, La Hakwayam, Hamatium, Hakak, Irakawatwa, Salaki, Al Rakawath, Hadama'ala, Lagarashin, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, the water Aman. What we read in the English, Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the leper, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it. Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai, wa Mayika'ala, wa al Haliyam, Matazabaya, Alawap Yahana, ha Alawapium, ha Saranyam, ha Quatazayanyam, ha Ka Yalayalam, ha Akwatian, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, the water Aman. Read in the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yohana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al-Hariyam, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Wa'arataza, Al-Yatan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al-Yanawam, Shamaraka, Hana'ah, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahawa, Shamarka, Yahawa, Tazalka, Al-Yad, Yamyanka, Yayawam, Hashemash, La'ah, Yaka'ah, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makarai, Yashamar, Ath Napashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaathka, Wabawaka, Ma'aita, Wa'ai, Iwalam. What we read in the English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and forevermore. It's the book of Psalms 83, first in the Hebrew and then in the English. Al-Hayyam, Al-Damayika, Al-Takarash, wa Al-Tashikwat, Al-Kaya, Hana, Awabika, Yahamayawan, Wama Shan Akaka, Nasha'awa, Ra'ash, Al-Aimaka, Ya'ira, Yamwa, Sawad, Wayata, Ya'itazawa, Al, Tazapan, Wasalaya, Al, Tazapawanyaka, Amarawa, Lakawa, Wanakakyadam, Magawaya, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham, Yasha'ala, Iwad, Kaya, Nawa Aitazawa, La, Zakadwa, Al Yaka, Barawath, Yakak, Rathwa, Ahalia, Adawam, Wayashamai, Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wahagarium, Gabal, Wa'aimawan, Wa'aimalak, Palashath, Aim Yashabia, Tazawar, Gamashawar, Nalawa, Aiman, Hayawa, Zara'ai, Labanya, Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadian, Kasayaira, Kayabian, Banakal, Kwayashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ai Yanda Ira, Hayawa Daman, La'adama, Shayatamwa, Nadayabmawa, Ka'ayara, Wa Kaza'aba, Wa Kazaba, Wa Kazal, Wa Kal Tazamania, Tazamanai, Kal Nasa, Wakamawa, Salakia, Ashar, Amarawa, Nayarasha, Lanawa, Na'awath, Alhayam, Alhaya, Shayatamwa, Kagalgala, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rakah, Ka'ash, Taba'ira Ya'ira, Wakala'ahaba, Dalahat, Harayam, Khan, Daradapma, Basa'irika, Wabasawa, Patka, Tabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahala, Wayabahaliwa, Aydai, Wayakapara, Wayadabwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Al Yawan, Al Kal, Ha'arataza. What we read in the English. Psalms 83. Salakia. Psalms 83. Keep not thy silence, O God. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is hoping with them. They have hoped the children of Lot. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Horeb, and like Zeeb, yea, their princes like Zebah, and as Zamunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. O my God, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. All right. That concludes the reading of the prayer for now. Yeshavium, you may be seated, but I got to turn this air down right quick. Some bacon in here. Salakia. Let me share the screen right quick. Get into the reading. It's customary that we 7 priests read 7 verses apiece, me and 49 verses. I'm going to read all 49. I'm going to read them by tens, though. And the final section, I'm going to read 9. So let me share the screen right quick. Let's put the Hebrew up here. And then we're going to put the English up. Guess I'll do that afterwards. Yeah, I remember that. All right. Get over here. 7. Starting at 71. All right. It's the book of Numbers, chapter 7. Starting at verse 71, I'm going to read 71 through 80 first. All right. Oh, I didn't share it. There we go. It's the book of Numbers, chapter 7, verse 71. Let me turn this phone down before I start. We get another interruption. All right. Walazabah, Hashalam Yum, Bakwar, Shanyam, Ayalam, Kamasha, Aitadyam, Kamasha, Kabashiam, Banya, Shana, Kamasha, Zaha, Koraban, Aikaya Izad, Ban, Imashayadya, verse 72. Bayawam, Aishapya, Aishar, Yawam, Nashaya'ah, Labanya, Ashar, Pagaya'ai, Ya Allah, Ban, Ikaran, verse 73. Kwarabanwa, Kwairath, Kasap, Akath, Shalashiam, Wama'aha, Masha, Kwalaha, Mazarak, Akkad, Kasap, Shaba'ayam, Shakwal, Bashakwal, Hakwadash, Shanayam, Shanayaham, Mala'ayam, Salath, Bal Yalaha, Bashaman, Lamana Kaha, verse 74. Kapa'a Kath, Aishar, Aishara, Salakia, Zahab, Mala'aha, Quadarath, 75. Parah, Akkad, Ban, Bakwar, Ayal, Akkad, Kabash, Akkad, Ban, Shanathwa, La'ailaha, 76. Sha'ayar, Isayam, Akkad, Lakata'ath, 77. Walazabak, Hashalamyam, Bakwar, Shanayam, Ayalam, Kamasha, Aitadium, Kamashaha, Kabashiam, Banya, Shanaha, Kamasha, Zaha, Quaraban, Pakwa'ai, Ya Allah, Ban, Aikaran, 78. Bayawam, Shanayam, Aishar, Yawam, Nashaya'a, Labanya, Napathlaya, Napatalia, Salaki. I'm supposed to know that off the bat. Napatalia, Aka, Yera'ai, Ban, Ayanya, verse 79. Korab Nawa, Kwairath, Kasap, Akath, Shalashiam, Wama'aha, Mashakwala, Mazarak, Akkad, Kasap, Shaba'ayam, Shakwal, Bayakwal, Hakwadash, Shanyaham, Mala'ayam, Sapath, Bala Walaha, Bashaman, Lamana Kaha, Lamanaka, verse 80. Kapa, Akath, Aishara, Zahab, Mala'aha, Quadarath. All right, that's the English. Let's get it in the, that's the Hebrew. Let's get it in English. All right, the water to everybody checking in. Appreciate y'all, man, joining us for this Sabbath service. And let's get the English on this. The book of Numbers, chapter 7, starting at 71 through 80. And for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Ahaziah, the son of Mashaddai, on the 11th day of Pagael, the son of Akran, prince of the children of Asher, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels. one silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary. That shekel of the sanctuary was the appointed, or the set amount of the sanctuary. Like you would have a set amount for, I don't know, for dollars. This was the standard. That's the word I'm looking for. That shekel of the sanctuary was the standard of price, which was what the Pharisees and the Sadducees neglected to keep, which is why Christ was going through there, turning over the tables and running them about the temple, because they were not fair. This is one set fair amount. You understand? Keep going. What was I at? Oh, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for meat offering. One golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense. One young bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. One kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering. 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Pagael, the son of Akron. On the 12th day, Ahira, the son of Enan, prince of the children of Naphtali, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger. The weight thereof was 130 shekels. 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary. Both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. And those that don't know, this meat offering mixed with fine flour and oil. This is what so-called blacks, Native Americans, Hispanics do today. This is how we fry our food. It's where your fried chicken at right here. All right. Verse 80. 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense. All right. We're going to read 81 through 8 and 1 in the Hebrew. This touch screen is necessary. Hold up. Where'd it go? Bear with me. I'm trying to get the screen right. 81 through 8 and 1. All right, there we go. Parah, Akkad, Ban, Bakwar, Ayal, Akkad, Kabash, Akkad, Ban, Shanathwa, La'ai, Laha, La'aiha, La'aila, Salakia. Verse 82. Sha'ayar, Izayam, Akkad, Lakata'ath, 83. Walazabak, Hashalamyam, Bakwar, Shanyam, Ilayam, Kamasha, Aitadium, Kamasha, Kabashium, Banya, Shana, Kamasha, Zaha, Koraban, Aka, Yara'ai, Ban, Ayanyan, 84. Za'ath, Kanakath, Hamazabak, Bayawam, Hamashak, Atwa, Ma'ath, Nashaya Aya, Yasha'ala, Kwa'irath, Kasap, Shadayam, Aisharaha, Mazara, Kwaya, Kasap, Shanyam, Aishar, Kapawat, Zahab, Shatathiam, Aishara, 85. Shalashiam, Wama'aha, Hakwa Ira, Ha'akath, Kasap, Washaba'ayim, Hamazarat, Ha'akad, Kal, Kasap, Hakalyam, Alapium, Wa'arabai, Ma'awath, Bashakwal, Hakodash, 86. Kapawath, Zahab, Shathiam, Aisharaha, Mala'ath, Quadarath, Aisharah, Hakapar, Bashakwal, Hakwadash, Kal, Zahab, Hakapawath, Aisharium, Wama'aha, 87. Kal, Habakwar, La'ayla, Shanayam, Aishar, Parayam, Ialium, Ialium, Shanayam, Aishar, Kabashium, Banya, Shanayam, Aishar, Wamanaktham, Washa'ai, Uriah, Isayam, Shanayam, Aishar, Lakata'ath, 88. Wakal, Bakwa, Zabak, Hashalayam, Hashalayam, Hasha Lamayam, Hasha Lamayam, Asharayim, Wa'a Rabaiha, Parayam, Ilayam, Shashayim, Aitadium, Shashashiam, Kabashiam, Banya, Shana, Shashashiam, Zaha'ath, Kanaka, Hamazabak, Haria, Hamashak, Athwa, Wababa'a, Masha, Al, Ahal, Mawa'aid, Lada, Ladabar, Salafia, Athwa, Wama Shemai, Ath, Hakwawal, Madabar, Aliyawa, Ma'ail, Hakaparath, Ashar, Ail, Arayan, Ha'aidath, Mabawan, Wabayan, Shanya, Hakarabyam, Wayadabar, Alayawa. Numbers 8 and 1. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La'amar. All right, reading in English. 7:81 through 8 and 1. One young bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, one kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Ahira, the son of Enan. This was the dedication of the altar in the day when it was anointed by the princes of Israel. 12 chargers of silver, 12 silver bowls, 12 spoons of gold. Each charger of silver weighed 130 shekels, each bowl 70. All the silver vessels weighed 2,400 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary. The golden spoons were 12, full of incense, weighing 10 shekels apiece, after the shekel of the sanctuary. All of the gold of the spoons was 120 shekels. All the oxen of the burnt offerings were 12 bullocks, the rams 12, the lambs of the first year 12, with their meat offerings, and their kids of the goats for sin offerings 12. And all the oxen for the service of the peace offerings were 24 bullocks, the rams 60, and the he-goats 60, the lambs of the first year 60. This was the dedication of the altar after that it was anointed. And when Moses was going into the tabernacle of the congregation to speak with him, then he heard the voice of one speaking unto him from off the mercy seat that was upon the ark of testimony from between the 2 cherubims, and he spake unto him. Verse 8 and 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron, and say unto him, When thou lightest the lamp, the 7 lamps which light over against the candlestick. All right, we're going to read the Hebrew again. I'm trying to get this, keep this frankincense and myrrh going. Give me 1 second. And we're going to finish it out, and we're going to read the Hebrew and the English. We leave off it. All right, we're at 8 and 2. Water at. Could have swore I brought me a water in here. All right. 8 and 2. Debar, Al, Aharon, wa Amar, wa Ratha, wa Amarath, Salakia, Aluwa, Baha'ailathak, Ath, Hanarath, Al, Mawal, Panah, Haman Waraha, Ya'ah, Yerawah, Shaba'ith, Hanara'at, Hana Rawath. Verse 3. Wa Ya'aish, Kan, Aharon, Al, Mawal, Panya, Hamana, Wara, Ha'ila, Narathya, Wanathri, wait, Wara, the Yaha, Ka'ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Ath, Mashah, verse 4. Waza'ah, Ma'aisha, Hamanara, Makwasha, Zahab, Aid, Zaraka, Aid, Paraka, Makwasha, Hawa'ah, Kamara'aha, Ashar, Hara'aha, Yahweh, Ath, Mashah, Kan, Aisha, Ath, Hamanara, verse 5. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La'amar, verse 6. Kwaka, Ath, Halayam, Hala, Wayam, Hala, Yawam, Hala, Wayam, Salakia. Matawak, Banya, Yasha'ala, Wata'arath, Atam, Waka'ah, Ta'asha, La'an, La'haram, Hazaha, Isayaham, Maya, Kata'ath, Waha, Iba, Yara'aiwa, Ta'ira, Io, Kol, Basharam, Wakaba, Sawa, Bagadyaham, Wahata, Harawa, Walakwakawa, Ban, Bakwar, Wambanat, the wa, Salath, Balawa'a, Bashama, Wapor, Shanya, Ban, Bakwar, Taquat, Lakatahath, Wahakwar, Wahakwabath, Halawayam, Lapanya, Ahal, Mawa'ai, Wakwalath, Ath, Kal, Idath, Banya, Yasha'ala, verse 10. Hakorabath, Ath, Halawayam, Lapanya, Yahweh, Wasamakwa, Banya, Yasha'ala, Ath, Yadayam, Il, Halayawam, verse 11. Wahan Yapa, Aharan, Ath, Alawayam, Ana, Wapaha, Lapanya, Yahweh, Ma'ath, Banya, Yasha'ala, Wa'ayawa, La'ibad, Ath, Ibadath, Yahweh. All right, we're going to read it in English. Salaki, give me 1 second. I got to grab some water right quick. I'll read this in the English. Bear with me for 1 second. right. Numbers 8:2 through 8:11. And Aaron did so. He lighted the lamps thereof over against the candlestick as the Lord commanded Moses. And this work of the candlestick was of beaten gold, unto the shaft thereof, unto the flowers thereof, was beaten work, according unto the pattern which the Lord had showed Moses. So he had made a candlestick. And black man, so-called black man, Native American man, Hispanic man, remember, man, this is the history that you come from. This is the instruction of the Lord that the Lord gave our people at one time. The earth was made for our sake. You see how the Lord told us specifically how to make things, like he instructed Moses in here, or Aaron in here, to make how to do the lamps and the huge menorah and everything that was in the temple. This belongs to us. This is our heritage that had been stolen. But I just want to say that. Let me read on. Verse 5. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, take the Levites from among the children of Israel and cleanse them. This is the Levites being separated from the rest of Israel. And we know they had a different inheritance from the other 11 tribes. And thus shalt thou do unto them, to cleanse them, sprinkle water of purifying upon them, and let them shave all their flesh, and let them wash their clothes, and so make themselves clean. Then let them take a young bullock with his meat offering, even fine flour mingled with oil. And another young bullock shalt thou take for a sin offering. And thou shalt bring the Levites before the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt gather the whole assembly of the children of Israel together, and thou shalt bring the Levites before the Lord. And the children of Israel shall put their hands upon the Levites, and Aaron shall offer the Levites before the Lord for an offering of the children of Israel, that they may execute the service of the Lord. So at this time, these would be the priest of the Lord, which would show Israel the ways that the Lord required of us, would teach the rest of the tribes what it is that the Lord required of us, and they would hold the standards of the Lord. Verse 12. Oh, that's it right there. So we're going to read 12 in the Hebrew, and then we're going to finish out in the English. All right. Okay. Wahala wayam wasamakwa ath yad yahum ayo ra'ash haparium wa aisha ath ha'akad hata'ath wa ath ha'akad Ilah, La Yahweh, La Kapar, Io, Halawayam. Waha'imadath, Ath, Halawayam, Lapanya, Aharan, Walapanya, Banyawa, Wahanapath, Atham, Danawapa, La Yahweh, 14. Wahabad Lata, Ath, Allah Wayam, Matawak, Banya, Yasha Allah, Wa Yahaya, Laya, Halawayam, verse 15. Wa Akaria, Kan, Zaba'awa, Hawayam, La'ibad, Aid, Ahol, Mawa'aid, Watarath, Wataharath, Atham, Wahanapath, Atham, Danawapa, 16, Kaya, Nathanyam, Hamaha, Laya, Matawak, Banya, Yasha'ala, Dekath, Padarath, Kal, Rakam, Bakawar, Kal, Mabanya, Yasha'ala, Lakwakathya, Atham, Laya, 17. Kaya, Laya, Kal, Bakawar, Babanya, Yasha'ala, Ba'adam, Waba, Bahama, Bayawam, Hakatya, Kal, Bakawar, Ba'arataza, Matazarayim, Hakwadashtaya, Atham, Laya, 18. Salaki, Wa'akwaka, Ath, Halawayam, Akath, Kal, Bakawar, Babanya, Yasha'ala, 19. Wa'athana, Ath, Halawayam, Nathanyam, Laharan, Walabanya, Matathwak, Banya, Yasha'ala, La'ibad, Ath, Ibadath, Banya, Yasha'ala, Ba'ahol, Mawa'aid, Walakapor, Ail, Banya, Yasha'ala, Wala'ah, Yahaya, Babanya, Yasha'ala, Negap, Bagashath, Salakia, Bagashath, Banya, Yasha'ala, all, Hakwadash, 20. Wayaish, Masha, Ma'aharan, Wakal, Idath, Banya, Yasha'ala, Lalayam, Kakal, Ashar, Tazawa'ah, Yahweh, Ath, Masha, Wayam, Khan, Aishwa, Laham, Banya, Yasha'ala, verse 21. Wayata Kata'awa, Halawayam, Wayakabasawa, Bagadyaham, Wayanap, Aharan, Atham, Anawapa, Lapanya, Yahweh, Wayahakapar, Ilayam, Aharan, Ladaharam. All right. Let's read it in English right quick. We got one more set of verses, 9 more verses after this. Let's read it in the English. Oh, I didn't put it on the screen, did I? Salakia for that. Eight and 12, starting 12 to 21. And the Levites shall lay their hands upon the heads of the bullocks, and thou shalt offer the one for a sin offering and the other for a burnt offering unto the Lord, to make an atonement for the Levites. And thou shalt set the Levites before Aaron and his sons, and offer them for an offering unto the Lord. Thus shalt thou separate the Levites from among the children of Israel, and the Levites shall be mine. And after that shall the Levites go in to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt cleanse them and offer them for an offering. For they are wholly given unto me from among the children of Israel, instead of such as open every womb, even instead of the firstborn of all the children of Israel, have I taken them unto me. For all the firstborn of the children of Israel are mine, both man and beast, on the day that I smote every firstborn in the land of Egypt. I sanctified them for me. And I have taken the Levites for all the firstborn of the children of Israel. And I have given the Levites as a gift to Aaron and to his sons from among the children of Israel, to do the service of the children of Israel in the tabernacle of the congregation, and to make an atonement for the children of Israel, that there be no plague among the children of Israel when the children of Israel come nigh unto the sanctuary. So to simplify what the Lord was saying right here, these Levites that were to do the service of the Lord to the children of Israel were supposed to teach the children of Israel, keep the order of the children of Israel, whereby we would all know what is required of us from the Lord. That way the plague would be stayed away. Remember what Moses said, this day I set before you life and death, blessings and curses, choose life. Well, this was brought about, this life is brought about by doing what thus said the Lord, which the children of the Levites would shown us to do, to stay away the plagues, to keep wickedness, to keep the hell, to keep death from amongst the children of Israel. Verse 21, and the Levites were purified, and they washed their clothes, and Aaron offered them as an offering before the Lord. And Aaron made an atonement for them to cleanse them. And at that time, them atonements came by doing the sacrifices. But our people got to the point to where they didn't want to keep the order of the Lord. The Lord said, he said, obedience is better than sacrifice. The sacrifices was therefore if a man fail. You understand? But our people got to where they were playing the sin and the wickedness. And here we are today in America learning our heritage all over again. All right. So let me go through this. This is the last 9 set. 22 through 9 and 4. Hey, the water for everybody in the chat. All right. Appreciate y'all being here again. All right. It's the book of Numbers, chapter 8, starting at verse 22 through 9. Well, kara. Yeah. Well, wait. Well, ya karaya. Kan ba'awa. hala wayam, halayawam, la ibad, ath, ibadatham, ba'ahol, mawa'aid, lapanya, aharan, walapanya, banyawa, ka'ashar, taza'awa, Yahweh, ath, masha, aya, halawayim, Khan, Ishua, Laham, 23. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Masha, La'amar, 24. Za'ath, Ashar, Lalawayim, Lawyawam, Maban, Kamash, Wa'isharyim, Shana, Wamala'a, Yabawa'a, Latazaba'a, Tazaba'a, Ba'ibada, Salaki, Ba'i Barath, Ahol, Mawa'ai, 25. Wamaban, Kamashiam, Shana, Yashawal, Matazaba'a, Ha'abara, Wala'a, Ya'abad, Iwad, 26. Waisharath, Ath, Akayawa, Ba'ahol, Mawa'ai, Lashamor, Mashamarath, Wa'ibada, Wa'ibadaha, La'a, Ya'ibad, Kaka, Ta'aisha, Lalayawam, Lala, Wayam, Bamasha, Maratham, Bamasha, Maratham. Numbers 9 and 1, last verse. Wayadabar, Yahweh, all Masha, Bamadabar, Sayanya, Bashana, Hashanayat, Taza'atham, Ma'arataza, Matazarayam, Bakadash, Harashian, Lama'ar. All right. Last verse in the English. Last verses in the English. Numbers 8:22 through 9 and Salaki. I got some more to go. Got 3 more verses to go. Salaki. Wa Aishua, Banya, Yasha'ala, Ath, Hapasak, Bashawa Aidwa. Verse 3. Ba'araba'aiha, Aishor, Wayam, Bakodash, Hazaha, Bayan, Ha'irab, Yam, the Aishua, Atwa, Bama'aidwa, Kakal, Kakwathia, Kakatwia, Kakwath, Yawa. Wakakal Mashapat Yawa. The Aishawa. Atwa, last verse, verse 4. Wayadabar, Mashal, Al, Banya, Yahweh, or no, Yasha'ala, Salakia. La Eshat, Hapasak. All right. Now we're going to read it in English. Numbers 8:22 through 9 and 4. This is it that belongeth unto the Levites from 20 and 5 years old upward. Then shall go in to wait upon the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. And from the age of 50 years, they shall cease waiting upon the service thereof, and shall serve no more, but shall be minister with their brethren in the tabernacle of the congregation, to keep the charge and to do no service. Thus shalt thou do unto the Levites touching their charge. Verse 9 and 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai in the first month of the second year, after they were come out of the land of Egypt, saying, let the children of Israel also keep the Passover in his appointed season. Perfect time to remind the brothers and sisters out there, the people that have never been to a Passover, the Lord's 57th Passover is coming up in Houston, Texas. You understand? You want to get with the ISUPK, ISUPK.com, find out all about it. It's all on YouTube, all on TikTok. The Lord's 57th annual Passover to be held in Houston, Texas this year, with excellent brotherhood, excellent sisterhood. 5 days of the most glorious time together. It's going to be a time like the kingdom of heaven. You understand? No wickedness whatsoever. Nothing but blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. No heathens invited. You understand? There will be no heathens at the Passover. So just wanted you to know that, man. All Native Americans, Hispanics, and blacks are welcome to be there. You understand, man? Y'all come out, man. Meet your brothers and your sisters, man. Come out, have a good time. You understand? Let's keep the Lord's Passover. All right, let me keep going. Verse 3, in the 14th day of this month, at even, ye shall keep it in his appointed season, according to all the rites of it, and according to all the ceremonies thereof. Shall you keep it? And Moses spake unto the children of Israel that they should keep the Passover. And that's where we ended at. You understand? We're going to want to say to water for everybody, man, coming in. But what we're going to do is we're going to read the prayers right quick. We're going to close out. We're going to read the prayers in English. In Hebrew, and then in the English. You understand? All right. I'm going to say Amadium to everybody. Upon Yahakwadam means face the east, which I'm already facing. And this is the Lord's Prayer. First in the Hebrew, then in the English. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Quadash, Hayah, Shimka, Yahweh, Malathwaka, Daba'ah, Ratazawaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathan Lanawa, Lakom, Kal, Yawam, Wasalak Lanawa, Kabawath Wanawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kabawath Yanawa, Wala'ah, the Bayanawa, but not Saya 1, Abal, Hawashaya Nawa, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahata Para, Wa'ayalamyam, Aman. And what we read in the Hebrew, this is in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. so be it. Hold up, let me take this off the screen. All right. Hakak, the power, first in the Hebrew, then in the English. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Baba Kushah, the Tanlanawa, Hakak, La Rapa'ah, Kal, Maka'ala, Wakal Madawa, Hakak, La Tahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, La Hakwayam, Hamathiam, Hakak, Al Rakawath, Hataba'ala, La Garashin, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, the water, amen. What we read in the English, Lord, in the name of Jesus, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out in the name of Jesus. Thank you, so be it. That was the English. All right. We got the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah, wa Maka Ya'ala, wa Allah Hayam, Matazabaya'ah, Alawap Yahana, ha Alawapyam, ha Saranyam, ha Kwatazayanyam, ha Akak, ha Salaki, Hakak Yaliam, ha Akwathiam, wa Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, the water of Mans. In the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yohana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121, in the Hebrew first. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al Haharamyam, Ma Ayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'ain, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayam, Wa Aratazah, Al Yatan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamor, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al Yad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashemash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makarai, Yashamar, Napashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaathka, Wabawaka, Ma'aith, Ma'aitha, Salakia, Wa'ai, Iwalam. What we read in the English. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber, nor sleep. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The Lord shall not smite thee by day, Salahia. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. This is Psalms 83, first in the Hebrew, then in the English. Alahayam, Al Damalika, Al Takarash, wa Al Tashikwat, Al Kaya Hana, Awabika, Hawamayawan, Wama Shanayaka, Nasha'awa, Ra'ash, Al Aimaka, Wa Ira, Yamwa, Sawad, Wayat, Yaitazawa, Al, Tazawapanka, Amarawa, Lakawa, Wanakakiram, Magawa, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yasha Allah, Iwad, Kaya, Nawaitazawa, Lab, Zakadwa, Al Yaka, Barawa, Yakarawa, Ahalia, Adawam, Wayasham ya Ilawam, Mawahaba, Wahagarium, Gabal, Wa'aimawan, Wa'aimalak, Palasha, Aim Yashabia, Tazawar, Gam Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zara'ai, Labanya, Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadian, Kasayaira, Kayabanya, Banakal, Kwayashanyan, Kwayashuan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayandara, Hayawa, Daman, La'a Dama'a, La'a Dama, Shayatamwa, Nadayab Mawa, Ka'airab, Waka Sabah, Waka Zabah, Waka Tazal Manai, Kal Nasa, Yakamawa, Ashar, Amarawa, Nayarash, Lanawa, Nahawa, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayatamwa, Kagalgala, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rakal, Ka'ash, Daba'ira Ya'ira, Waka'ala, Ba, Talahat, Harayam, Khan Taradapyam, Taradapma, Basa Irika, Wabasha, Patka, Tabahalam, Malaha'a, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayabashkwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabala, Walaba Halyawa, Idiyai, Wayakaparawa, Wayaha Badwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Atan, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Al, Yahan, Al Kal, Ha'arataza. I'll get it in English right quick. The book of Psalms, chapter 83. Keep not thy silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. They have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, and the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have holpen the children of Lot, Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor. They became dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, like Zeid, yea, all their princes as Zebah and as Zemuna, who said, Let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. O my God, make them like the wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. Understand? And with that, that concludes our Sabbath service for the day. I want to thank everybody for coming in, man. I want to say Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah, Barakathum to the brothers. Yahweh Shema, Alatan Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah to the sisters. Kwam Yasha Allah.
Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The ISUPK, under Commanding General Yahana, presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026, in Houston, Texas. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person, ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General Yahana. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.